Hey, what's up you guys? My name is Delilah if you don't know already. Hey! It's fall time, one of my favorite seasons. In today's video, I'm gonna be teaching you how to create this very demure, very subtle, comfort fall makeup look. So if you love everything beauty and a little bit of shenanigans, I promise you won't be sorry. And subscribe if you're not already, because what the f are you waiting for? Okay, so let's get into it. I have my overnight blowout in my hair. We're gonna take it out as soon as we're done. First, I'm gonna start out with my Patrick Ta Major Skin Dimension. I did a dedicated video on this, reviewed it, did a wear test if you guys want a little bit more detail. At the moment, this is my favorite foundation. The moment I got this and reviewed it, I love how it looks like skin. It gives me this beautiful radiance. We're gonna start out with one pump. I already primed my skin with my REFY primer. They came out with a new one and I'm super excited to try it. I felt it at Sephora and it's a nice velvety texture, but it hydrates at the same time, so I'm curious about that. I love this foundation so much. Like, look at me, look at this. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I love it so much. So next I'm going in with my favorite concealers. These are the Kulfi Concealers in Falooda Fizz and Extra Elaichi. I'm just gonna call it Elaichi because so Falooda Fizz is more my skin tone. It's gonna help to color correct any hyperpigmentation, dark spots that I may have, any pimples, any redness. I go in with the same foundation brush and just tap that out. Now I'm gonna take a concealer brush. Now with the brighter shade. I'm gonna let this set just a tad and then we're gonna blend it out.
I want you to have this type of aesthetic because we're going to these events. He would be like, if you cut your hair, I'm breaking up with you. I will stop talking to you.
I'm still using my Saie bronzer. Like, this is, I love her. She's so good. So good. The blend, the finish, the color, everything. I love everything about this bronzer. It's so good. We're gonna use another Saie product that I've really been liking. This is the Saie Liquid Blush in Dreamy. I love this color so much. It's so pretty. I was scared at first because when you look at it, it looks very pigmented, right? But it blends out so nicely. I love it so much, and it just gives you this beautiful glow to the skin. I can't wait to take pictures of this look. Like, I know it's gonna eat. I know it's gonna eat. And then I'm gonna just go back in with the bronzer just to bring back some of that because the blush really overpowered everything. My finishing powder looks so sad. Like, I never finished a finishing powder so quick. This is the Kosas baked powder in Pillowy. See how it just like blurs the skin, but this powder just gives you this beautiful, like, it makes your skin looks really soft and blurred. And this is the Rare Beauty Powder Puff. If you haven't tried this, I really suggest everyone to get one because it's $15 for two, and the amount of coverage that this gives me, just the way it makes my makeup look, I know the Beauty Blender was my absolute favorite beauty puff. It's still really good, but it's something about this one. I don't know. I really, really like it. I do this for my laugh lines. I'm gonna take a little bit of my other Kosas powder. I take like a big fluffy powder brush and I'm just gonna tap everything. I'm gonna tap my entire face. I'm just lightly setting everything. When it comes to my complexion, I want the drama to be more under my eyes, but everything else, I want everything to just look nice and soft. We're gonna go in with our Laura Mercier powder to really lock in that concealer. this area doesn't look like too bright, I take a little bit of my McGrath translucent powder. This is in the shade medium 3, so this is going to be more like a golden, and I'm gonna just use it in that area to bake. Just go over my face one last time with the powder brush without any product. Okay, I don't leave it on for too long. So like I said, even though the past few months, I've just really been into soft, glowy looks. Like this is obviously a soft glam when it comes to complexion, but I don't like to look so matte anymore. I love a beautiful, radiant look. I love my skin to look healthy and youthful. So I take a little bit of that same bronzer. So this bronzing palette is from Hourglass. This is the Ambient Lighting Palette in volume 3. Have you guys seen the new holiday palettes from Hourglass? They are gorgeous. Next up, we're gonna do brows. Let me show you my new obsession. This brow pencil right here from Glossier. Glossier, you did that. I love the idea of this. You guys know that I love me a really good micro pencil when it comes to brows. Especially for a girl like me, I have very light brows. When I first started getting into brows, my brows were horrendous. They were super thick, super dark, no hair-like strokes, no dimension, nothing. It was a big block. And ever since I tried, I think the first micro pencil that I ever tried was from Huda. She has one of the skinniest pencils on the market. And then my favorite one ended up being the REFY. REFY has a micro pencil, but it's not so thin that it breaks. Then another favorite I had was from Benefit. Benefit came out with a detailer, which is another micro pencil. And when I tell you, oh, that one is so good. That one you also have to be careful with because it can break easily. But I really do like this one from Glossier because I love using the flat side to create hair-like strokes, but then you can use the other side to shade in. So, oh, so good. So freaking good. I love this brow pencil. This is the Boy Brow Arch, and I got it in cool dark brown. This is the Anastasia Eyeshadow Primer Pro Pencil. This is good to clean your brows with. It's like a little waxy formula, but honestly I don't mind it because when I just use my Kulfi concealers to clean up my brows, I noticed that my brows are slipping and sliding all over the place because it's way too hydrating and I don't have much brows, so I have to be careful with the products that I use around that area cleaning it up, because then if not, everything's just gonna look like greasy. Eyes are similar to like my everyday makeup when I want to add a little something on the lid, but we're just gonna make it a little bit smokier. So going in with that same bronzer from Hourglass, I'm gonna put this all over the crease, right? Just all over the crease. And then I always like to wing it out a little bit because of my eye shape. I'm gonna put a little bit of that bronzer underneath the eye just to add a little bit of depth. I'm gonna go in with this NATASHA DENONA mini palette. This is the mini Glam palette. I'm gonna go in with this dark brown right here and just give it a little bit of depth, but not too much, nothing too crazy, just a little bit in the outer corners. And then with that same brush that you use to apply that first shade, you just blend it out. You just blend out the outer corners to make it look nice and seamless. Even more like detailed brush, going with that same dark brown and just run that on the lower lash line. If you guys haven't tried NATASHA DENONA eyeshadow, and if you're looking for eyeshadows that blends out like a dream, every single eyeshadow in a NATASHA DENONA palette, you can use them all. They're amazing. So instead of a black liner, we're gonna use a brown one. This is the Maybelline Lasting Drama Waterproof Gel Pencil in Glazed Toffee. I'm gonna put this in my waterline. that same brown shade. I'm gonna run a little bit of that on my lash line, on my top lash line now. I don't make a wing or anything. I just follow the natural shape of my eyes. And then for a little bit, of shimmer, because I really been into that. I've been into shimmers that has more like a brown tone. It's gonna be more my shade. I don't want anything too bright, so I'm gonna go over it with that first brown shade that we put, the bronzer, just to like soften everything. And then I do like to add a little bit of shimmer right here in the outer corner. This is a Bobbi Brown, is it called Caviar Stick? No, that's Laura Mercier, sorry. This is a Longwear Cream Shadow Stick from Bobbi Brown in the shade Golden Pink. I'm gonna pump my lashes with my Shiseido eyelash curler, just a tiny bit. Girl, because the way this curls your lashes is insane. This is the Tartelette XL Tubing Mascara. This is my first time trying a tubing mascara. I had one from Blink years ago, but I took too long to open it. And I don't know, it was like shut. So I was never able to use it. Yeah, but this is the first tubing mascara that I ever tried, and I really like it. It can get a teeny tiny bit messy if you're not careful, because tubing mascara formulas, they're usually thin like this, and I feel like these are the type of mascaras that you can keep building and it will never look clumpy. Because when I did use this for the first time, this is my second time using it ever, but when I did use it for the first time and I felt like I wanted to add another coat, but it was already drying, like I took a little while, it was harder to build. I've been experimenting a lot when it comes to lips, so I want to try something that I saw. I'm gonna start out with a brown lip liner. I'm using the Hindash lip liner in Intra. So now we're gonna go in with Anastasia lip liner in Blackberry. I mixed the two because I don't want it to be too much of a berry and I don't want it to be too brown. I've really been loving this limited edition Clarins lip oil. This is in shade number 25. This is a pH balancing lip oil. It's black with gold glitters inside, and I love it because it just gives you the perfect color for your lips. So now this is what I saw online, like girls, they take like a brown lip gloss and they line their liner. So let me see what happens if I put a little bit of this Summer Fridays lip oil. So I just put a little bit of Blush Dreams from Summer Fridays just to brighten it up a little bit in the center so it won't look so dark. Is this the final look, you guys? Yes, let's take our hair down and see how everything looks, and then we're gonna see if we need to add a little bit more. I'm gonna set my face with the one side so that everything could just so everything could stay in place, and just to melt everything onto the skin a little bit more, my Charlotte Tilbury. I uploaded a TikTok and a shorts on taking these out and styling my hair. God bless this beautiful woman that commented under my video. She was saying to use a wide tooth comb to comb out the hairs so I can get like a bouncier look. I was using a fine tooth comb. I didn't sleep in these. I just put them on before the video, and look at the curl that it gives me just for those few hours. See, and this is where I always get confused. I don't know if I want to rock my hair to the side, if I want to do like the middle part. Alright, you guys, this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I do. If this is too like subtle and natural for you, just comment down below if you want something more for the evening, something a little bit more smoky, more dramatic. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a beautiful positive comment down below. Subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you guys soon.